mate. Right there, boy. Come on. Up there.
And if you're going to win an Australian Cup, you've got to look the part. Alf, who was favourite for last year's Australian Cup but scratched on semi-final night through an illness he received from eating a fallen acorn, is very popular with the kids. His name, which is shared by a television show, has children and schools writing in wishing Alf good luck for Monday.
One sent to him day before yesterday from Donald Primary School. The kids drawn up a cartoon type of a thing of Alf, and they addressed it to care of me to Alf, and they're wishing the dog all the best. It's very, very nice. It's very touchy. Yeah, I never had that sort of a things before, you know. It's unbelievable because I haven't even been in Donald in my life. I don't know anybody at Donald.
In last week's semi-final, Alf made light work of his opponents.
And this is the real Alf tonight. He's 6 or 8 in front. This is the one George is setting for, and look at him go, Alf. Down the straight, it's Alf by about 8 lengths. Second home, Crafty Deeds.
Benalla Greyhound Hewer won his heat in the fastest time of the 4 semis.
But it's all Hewer on the home turn. This brilliant Benalla sprinter's coming away, and Hewer down to the lines, won it by 6. Second home, Val Curl.
Metal Springs won in 29.92, and this Boom Sydney Greyhound has been very impressive on her visit, while the 4th semi was won by Benito's Boy in 30.13. This year's Australian Cup is full of talent, and only the best made it through to the final. It will take just 30 seconds for another dog to put his or her name into the record books for the nation's most prized race, the Australian Cup.
Acupuncture for dogs, I think I've just about seen it all now.
Back here on Saturday, outside of all the other meetings. So a big week coming up. Ready now for the second last at Rosehill, the Bagot Welter Handicap. Stand by for a jump. Corkage resuming after a short spell. Starters off his stand now. Mystical Prince, well tried in this. Mystical Prince having a very consistent record. 4 wins, I think it's around about 8 seconds and 1/3 from only 22 starts. Now everything looks to be right. Yep, they're off. Farristan and Corkage didn't jump brilliantly. The same for Old Flowers, and Mighty Pat leads Round Opera. Mystical Prince working up there early. So too is Mardi Gras on the inside, a length the Paris Pride, and then comes General Reserve and Will Echo. Old Flowers booting through on the inside, then Whiskey Supreme. On the fence is Corkage, a length Regency Fair. 2 to Rebel Yell, 1 further back Nakoma, and Farristan is tailed off. At the 1100, Dufficy takes Mardi Gras to the lead, a length now Mighty Pat. Third on the fence is Will Echo, a length the Mystical Prince. One off the rails, he's outside as Round Opera. Old Flowers on the fence, then General Reserve, Paris Pride. 1 to Corkage on the inside of Regency Fair and Whiskey Supreme, and then Rebel Yell. 2 lengths away in second last position being Nakoma, and forget about Farristan. On the side of the track, 700 to go, and Mardi Gras 3/4, Mighty Pat, a length Will Echo, and then Mystical Prince. Off the course is Round Opera, then Old Flowers and Paris Pride, closely attended by General Reserve. 2 to Corkage, and then a break to Regency Fair, Whiskey Supreme, Rebel Yell, Nakoma second last, and 15 lengths to Farristan, homeward bound, and Mardi Gras leads the way. Mystical Prince asked for the big effort by Mal Johnston now. Paris Pride and Round Opera battling on, and then comes Will Echo at the Old Ledger. 300 to go, and Mystical Prince has raced to a clear-cut lead. Mystical Prince 2 lengths in front of Round Opera, Paris Pride, General Reserve and Whiskey Supreme. Mystical Prince about 2.5 lengths. General Reserve and Whiskey Supreme battling on, but to no avail, and Mystical Prince will win it easily. Mystical Prince eased down on the line, has beaten Whiskey Supreme, 3rd General Reserve, and then came Will Echo, Old Flowers, followed in by Rebel Yell. Round Opera didn't go on, and then a break to Regency Fair, Paris Pride next from Corkage, and then Nakoma. Second last Mardi Gras of the main division from Mighty Pat, and Farristan was tailed right off.
Past the post, Sydney race 7, 3, 7 and 4, Mystical Prince first, Malcolm Johnston expect $2.40 and $1.07 second, Whiskey Supreme to pay $2.40. These are approximate at 4, General Reserve third, $1.15.
Stand by
racing, and Crown Bolt missed it a little. It's going to settle down a couple of lengths behind the field as they sort themselves out, where Star Sign Girl jumped well with Martini Wonder Jala. Now, Jala's got plenty of speed, but she's having to use it up overly hard going in the early part, trying to get across to take up a clearance. Going with it, Lyrical Vine. Star Sign Girl and Martini Wonder, still a line of 4. 2.5 away, Regent Playboy. Survival of the fittest this. Crown Bolt around the outside is warming to the task, and down on the inside, Durham Star. They didn't loaf the first 400. Further back in the field to rest on the inside. Down the side, Jala has worked to the lead, but Oggie's done it very hard to get there. Led a length, the Lyrical Vine. Third, Martini Wonder. Back on the inside, Star Sign Girl, who's made all of those work hard early. Back in behind those then, moving up on the outside is Regent Playboy. He should have something left. Further back in the field behind that group, Rest getting up on the rail. Durham Star's hard at it, and Crown Bolt winds up down the outside. Jala the leader. Martini Wonder comes up to collar it though. Racing down with 2.50 to go and sped to the lead, Martini Wonder. Lyrical Vine into the clear between runners. Regent Playboy, Crown Bolt down the outside. Lyrical Vine is diving through on the inside of Martini Wonder. He sees it coming. It might be too late. Lyrical Vine is flashing home. Martini Wonder just in front. The kid's got it up. Martini Wonders from Lyrical Vine. Third placing, not sure. Durham Star or Regent Playboy, I think, principally, as they get behind that tower. Further back on the inside, Jala had to do it very hard. Crown Bolt was with them, and they were followed then by Rest and Star Sign Girl.
They finished for third. 8 is first. That is Martini Wonder. 2 Lyrical Vine second, and 6 Durham Star third. 2.35 and 90. 105 for the second horse, and $1.45 for third. So it's 8.26 race number 7. The Tranquil Star Stakes is a Group 3 race. Whose Brilliant Finny Courtsa won the Blue Diamond. The lights on for the Tranquil Star, and they're racing. Left the gates pretty well, for the exception of Dalmatinska, perhaps about a length or so slow out. Rockettes was the first to begin. She's clearly about a length in front. Trapine Queen second after 100 metres. Rich Habit goes up on the outside with Very Droll, and going around them, Sober Dancer quickly rushed up to be second. Play for Colleen was caught out a little bit wide. Seapost gets back a little bit with Hut Star. Creskin was last of the main bunch and about 3 lengths away. Then Dalmatinska dropping out to last with Ruling Hand. By the 9.50, and the leader is Rockettes, about a half length to Sober Dancer. Goucher gives it every chance second. Out very wide on the track was Fly Baby. The Kiwi filly's now third. Trapine Queen on the fence racing fourth, followed by Rich Habit between horses. A length and a half to Pray for Colleen out in 6th placing. Very Droll and Seapost together, followed by Creskin, Dalmatinska, and last of all was Ruling Hand. They've got about 550 metres to run. Rockettes on the inside, just in front of Sober Dancer. Rich Habit out 3 deep, about a length and a half to Pine Queen. They were followed by Fly Baby. Hut Star got shuffled back from Seapost. Very Droll taken deep. Pray for Colleen runs on, and Creskin taken very wide. On the turn, Sober Dancer first for home for the Gout. She kicks a length and a half clear. Rich Habit in second placing under the whip, running on Seapost and Pray for Colleen. It's Pray for Colleen moving up the tackle now on the inside, Seapost and Sober Dancer. Sober Dancer can't go on Seapost, put a nose in front of Pray for Colleen and Seapost. It's Seapost first, about a half length. Pray for Colleen's run second. Third is very tight. Creskin flashed up on the outside of Sober Dancer. Then Very Droll, followed in by Rockettes. Trapine Queen, Rich Habit knocked up. Then came Fly Baby, Hut Star, Dalmatinska, and also well back in the race was one of the bolters, that was Ruling Hand.
Well, Seapost, I suppose Graham gave it out a bit of a tip in that race. Its stablemate was Dalmatinska.
And it's got the money, Des, number 11, Seapost.
Yeah.
At pretty good value for Don Betchiger. Number 3 will be second, Pray for Colleen. There'll be a photo for third, and that'll be between 4, Sober Dancer, and the fast finishing 5, Creskin. 11th.
And race 8 was won by number 11, Seapost, $10.75 and $2.20. 3, Pray for Colleen, and 5, Creskin third, $1.80. Quinella 66.35. The trifecta 1,677.15, and the doubles just going up 29.65, and the quad extra $143.35.
The quadrilla at Caulfield today on 9, 8, 4 and 2, $39.05. The daily double, if you can have that. No, it's not getting
going to get there, Stu.
No, anyway, the quaddie 9, 8, 4 and 2, $39.05. The big question, fellas, is Courtsa, can it go on and win the Golden Slipper?
Well, I think she's certainly going to have a good chance, Stephen. I think you have to respect Show County. He's obviously a champion 2-year-old, but Courtsa's going to be a great chance in the race.
Tomorrow from 1 o'clock, join Channel 10's live and exclusive coverage of the 1989 Moomba Birdman Follies. And tonight at 6:30, journey into the wilderness of Australia's deep north in the David Johnston collection.
Sydney filly Marks Gain powered home to score an impressive win in today's $100,000 Black Opal Stakes in Canberra. Ridden by Mick Dittman, Marks Gain scored by a length from Air with Pound the Beat third. The victory gives the 2-year-old an automatic start in Australia's richest sprint race, the Golden Slipper.
Around the turn, and Charles County well clear with 3:50 to go. Turf Romance is second, followed then by Century Hit. Marks Gain over towards the inside, running on, then Pound the Beat, and Error's battling on too. Charles County still leads at the 200-metre mark. Here's Error coming out after this leader now, and also Marks Gain driving through on Pound the Beat.